Hello and welcome to Hawick High News. It's January 2016 with me, Emily Frood.
And me, Daniel Frankland. Coming up on this month's episode. Pupils take to the slopes and visit Alpe d'Huez for this year's Ski France trip. The annual Burn Supper took place earlier this month. We take a look at the highlights. This month, our reporters interview English teacher Mrs. Holliday about her first few months here at Hawick High. After the recent success of Hawick High News, we take a look back at what has changed. After a Hawick couple wins half of the £66 million record jackpot, we've been asking pupils and teachers what they would do with £33 million.
Those stories and more coming up on this month's episode of Hawick High News. Hello. Pupils in S3 and above have been given the opportunity to go on the recent Ski France trip. The trip lasted 1 week from the 9th to the 16th of January.
Almost 100 pupils and staff went on the trip and was enjoyed by many.
Vomantis Norika has more on this story.
Every 2 years, the school run a 1 week-long ski trip to the French Alps. On Saturday the 9th of January 2016, just under 100 pupils, staff and parent helpers set off on an 11-hour journey to Alpe d'Huez. The trip opens up the opportunity for not only the pupils to learn or improve their ski skills, but also for them to practice their French, develop valuable social skills. The pupils all really enjoyed any opportunity they got to ski, but some of the highlights of the trip were from the entertainment at night. The school hoped to run the trip again in 2 years' time and provide other people with the experience that some pupils have been lucky enough to get.
Now for some news in brief. A big thank you to all who supported the Barcelona bake sale that was held at break time on Wednesday the 21st of January. The girls managed to raise a fantastic £145.30.
There is a brand new collectible card game club held in the library after school on Wednesdays. All new members welcome.
The Gardens for Schools voucher competition has started once again. Collect as many as you can between now and the Easter holidays to be in with a chance of winning the prize.
And any S3 to S6 pupils interested in joining the drama club, please meet in M11 after school on Thursdays to take part in lots of different acting games. Well done to Hawick High School's brass band, who performed at the Scottish Borders Youth Band competition on the 23rd of January and were crowned the development section champions for the 4th successive year.
Congratulations to Ewan Welsh, who visited Drumlangwood Primary School last Friday morning, along with staff from Morrison's Supermarket, to deliver Scottish tasting sessions. Ewan recited the address to the haggis to 4 members of the class at Drumlangwood.
After heavy snow on Friday the 8th of January, it left many elderly people unable to leave their home as their driveway was blocked by the snow.
We received a message from a lady who suffered similar difficulties and went on to tell us that a boy, who she doesn't know the name of, cleared her driveway of snow without being asked. All she knows was the boy attends Hawick High School and she was delighted with the job he did. To whoever it was, well done.
On the evening of Wednesday the 13th of January, the annual Burn Supper took place in the Assembly Hall. Senior pupils and many members of staff attended the event.
The most memorable and funniest moment of the night is always the To the Lassies and To the Laddies speeches, which this year was no exception.
On Wednesday 20th of January, Hawick High School hosted its annual Burn Supper. A fantastic array of pupil talents was on display. The evening started off with a wonderful rendition of Tay and Haggis by S1 pupil Thomas McCaskill.
Groningen trencher door die film. Your heart is like a distant hill. Your pen went up to mend a melon time on it. I throw your pores that choose just still. I can't repeat.
The first piece of musical entertainment came from S4 pupil Philippa Robertson.
Why I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home.
Other highlights from the event including the memorable Tay and Lassies and Tay the Laddies speeches. Head boy Fraser Towers and the head girl Katie Templeman did an excellent job of embarrassing some of the students and teachers of Hawick High School.
Now, before I go any further, there was someone I had to include. Diane Parr, a lady to whom we owe a debt of gratitude. She keeps watch over us when we don't have a class, though don't go challenging her, for her wit and intellect are sharp as glass. She's not the most cheery person that you'll ever get to know. Some days you'll struggle to even receive a hello. Diane can strike terror into most school pupils' hearts. She shows no mercy and sends our anxiety levels off the charts, especially with her call of, "Have you signed in?" Failing to do so is, in her view, a mortal sin. To really ruin your day, her cry of, "You're no meant to be here." Of that phrase, well, we all live in constant fear. But despite all that, I know I'm right when I say, seeing you, Diane, is the highlight of many a pupil's day.
But there's one guy in particular that has Mr. Beaton's eye. Our head boy Fraser, I must specify. If Mr. Beaton we need to go see, Fraser cries, "Please, please, let it be me." Tonight they're looking very cute, sitting there in their matching suits. The pair can often be seen together around the school, but when Beaton passes by, Fraser can't help but drool. However, for Mr. McClory, being noticed is rare. You'll need to wear a hoodie for him to care. Perhaps that was quite harsh on our main man, when really we should admire his superb fake tan.
This has been Ethan Laidlaw for Hawick High News.
You're watching Hawick High News, and still to come.
We take a look back at the most significant changes in what is called the new Hawick High News.
After couple David and Carol Martin win a record lottery jackpot, we've been asking pupils and teachers what they'd do if they were to become a millionaire.
But first, last month we had the first in our new monthly series of interviews with teachers here at Hawick High School.
This month, Aoife Roberts interviewed English teacher Mrs. Holliday.
What is your favourite thing about teaching?
It's really hard to pinpoint one thing. Just being in the classroom with pupils. It's something I've always wanted to do, and it's never a dull moment, I have to say. There's lots of excitement, there's lots of drama going on all the time, and the kids are always really interesting, so just being part of that is one of the things that really makes me enjoy being a teacher.
Why did you decide to come to this school?
I didn't really get a choice, to be honest. As a probationer, we get told where to go. I had to say I was delighted to be in Hawick because I live in Jedburgh, so it's pretty close. A little bit scared about the size of the school. I've never been in one so big, but I was really quite pleased to be coming to Hawick at the end of the day, and now I'm pleased to be staying. Oh, there's so many. So the Book of Shadows is one of my favourites at the moment. I love the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games trilogy has got to be my favourite at the moment.
In recent years, Hawick High News has significantly changed in many ways. The number of pupils in the group has grown, the quality of footage has been improved, and the programme has become much more organised and professional.
The programme was until quite recently media only, but now, after having much success, has ventured into print, now having monthly sections in the Hawick News.
Kira Johnston is here in the studio and is going to tell us a bit more about this group.
Hawick High News are a group of pupils at Hawick High School who are in charge of being the main source of communication between the school and the local community. Our longest serving members are Matthew Frankland and Ronald Yule, who have been involved with the group since 2010. They help out a lot with the editing, leadership and organisation of the group. The team created the new school website, which allows pupils, parents and the wider community to access the daily bulletin updates from Hawick High School, as well as news stories about pupils' achievements within the school.
Thanks, Kira. At the start of January, a record rollover lottery jackpot of over £66 million was in offer to anyone in the UK. To win, all you had to do was match the 6 winning numbers, which were 26, 27, 46, 47, 52 and 58.
Hawick couple David and Carol Martin were one of the lucky 2 ticket holders and were awarded just over £33 million.
We sent one of our reporters out into the school to find out what they would do with the money.
What would you do with £30 million?
I would make sure that everybody in Hawick Saxhorn Band got a brand new instrument and that there was money in the kitty to pay for repairs.
Well, it's a huge amount of money to spend, so I really think I would want to give an awful lot of it away because I think you could make a big change to a lot of people's lives with that money. I'd still make sure I had a new car, but I think I'd want to give most to things that would improve people's lives.
Well, if I had £30 million, I'd probably share it to the school and high school and help like the community and government with more, like with the floods and everything.
Well, I wouldn't really give it to myself. I'll mostly just give it to charity. I'm really into helping people. Yeah.
Well, that is it for this month's episode of Hawick High News. Be sure to check us out on all our various social media pages for the latest updates, and remember to look out for us in the Hawick News at the end of January.
But from all the news team, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month when we continue to bring you all the latest news from Hawick High School.